to the QUT graduation ceremony. The ceremony is about to commence. We kindly ask that your mobile phone be switched off or on silent mode until the end of our ceremony. In case of an emergency, please remain calm and follow the instructions of the venue ushers who will ensure your safety. We now welcome our Real World graduates.
Hi, I'm Anne Sherry. I'm the Chancellor of QUT. I'm delighted to welcome you to your graduation ceremony and warmly congratulate you on being here today. As well as being a milestone for you, this occasion is a very important one for the university. To recognise that, this ceremony is modelled on the traditions of medieval European universities that date back 1,000 years. So we have a mace to symbolise authority, a Latin anthem, and academic dress styled in the traditions of that earlier time. More significantly at QUT, we celebrate the much older culture of the traditional owners of the land on which QUT stands, the Turrbal and Yagara people, whose customs and ceremonies date back more than 40,000 years. We pay our respects to their elders, laws, customs, and creation spirits. We have sought to deepen and expand the way in which you, as future decision makers, respect and value the precious contributions of those who've lived in this place for countless generations. As you have all discovered, QUT is a place where you've learnt new ways of thinking and doing. It's a place where you've been challenged to leave your comfort zone, to be bold and learn the practical skills you need to take the next steps in your career. And so I congratulate all of you on showing great commitment, courage, and achievement in qualifying to graduate today. Not only have you achieved academically, for many of you, coming to university may have required you to leave home, travel to a new country, or even persuade your inner voice or sceptical families that going to university would be worth the sacrifices. Just last year, more than 10,000 students graduated from QUT, joining the almost 300,000 professionals who are part of our global alumni network, of which I'm also a proud member. We look forward to welcoming many more students to QUT and supporting them while they study with us, as we have with you. We also look forward to supporting them in their chosen careers, whether in business, law, science, engineering, art, teaching, nursing, or many of the other pathways open to our graduates. I strongly encourage you to stay connected to QUT through our alumni network and to take advantage of the many networking and professional development opportunities it has to offer. For this is only the beginning of your journey. As you walk across the stage today, think about how far you've come. I know your friends and family are proud of you for the hard work you've put into completing your degree, and so are we. Once more, I extend my sincere congratulations, and we wish you every success for the future.
Hello everyone and welcome. I'm Margaret Shield, Vice-Chancellor of QUT. Today we celebrate the excellence of your achievements, the commitment you brought to your learning, and the dedication and perseverance you showed through every challenge. You chose our university because you wanted the real-world skills that industry demands. Today, surrounded by proud family and friends, either in the room or supporting you from afar, you stand before us as qualified professionals and emerging leaders ready to make meaningful contributions in your chosen fields. You have mastered complex disciplines while managing work, family, and personal responsibilities. You learn from and alongside researchers addressing our most pressing global challenges: climate science, healthcare innovation, and transformative technologies. And you achieved your qualification on lands that have served as places of teaching and learning for thousands of years, joining an unbroken tradition of scholarship and discovery. QUT is an ambitious, world-class university ranked amongst the top 200 globally. Our cutting-edge research in technology and innovation distinguishes us, but our true distinction lies in real-world graduates like you. Each project and placement has prepared you to enter your careers with confidence, and you now join a distinguished network of alumni, leaders in industry, innovators in research, and champions of positive change. As you embark upon your next chapter and go on to achieve remarkable things, remember you will also be judged by the care and compassion you show for others and the way in which you use your knowledge in the service for a greater purpose. On behalf of the entire QUT community, I sincerely congratulate you on your graduation and wish you all the best for what lies ahead.
Guests and graduates, please stand for the entrance of the academic procession.
Please be seated. I'm Laurie Lockyer, the Executive Dean of the Faculty of Creative Industries, Education and Social Justice, and I'm delighted to be your host at today's graduation ceremony. In commencing today's proceedings, I'd like to acknowledge the traditional owners with a welcome to Country Video.
Bulka be Bulka, welcome in the language of the Yagara people. We acknowledge the Turrbal and Yagara peoples as the First Nation owners of the lands of where QUT now stands. For thousands of years, the Turrbal and Yagara people have gathered along the banks of Maiwa, the Brisbane River, to share their knowledge and stories. We pay our respects to their elders, laws, customs, and creation spirits. We recognize that these lands where QUT now stands have always been places of teaching, researching, and learning. We acknowledge the important role Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people play within our QUT community. From Moreton Bay inland as far as the Great Dividing Range near Warwick and Toowoomba, as far north as the Caboolture River, including the lands around Brisbane City, Meanjin. Yura yura yinala, balka bi balka, nganguru maramakoro nganya birali, nganya bayam. Welcome to the traditional country of the Turrbal and Yagara people.
Before we start today, I know we were all devastated by events at Bondi Beach on Sunday. Our thoughts are with the victims, their family, and the entire Australian Jewish community during this time of profound grief. QUT unequivocally condemns anti-Semitism and violence in all its forms. At times like this, it's even more important to act with kindness and empathy. Graduation is an important part of the fabric of university life, and in today's ceremony, we will confer more than 240 degrees. In addition to today's formal proceedings, it's also an opportunity to celebrate and reflect on the personal achievements of all our graduands and join warmly and genuinely in their celebration. We would particularly like to welcome those who are streaming live from around the world. I believe our graduands would be the first to admit that while graduation celebrates their individual success, their accomplishments would not be possible without their strong support networks throughout their studies. And as such, today's celebration also recognizes significant contributions from family, friends, university staff, and many other people throughout the wider community. We have a large ceremony today, and we'll have a short musical interlude during proceedings. Presiding over today's ceremony is Professor Lisa Bradley, and it is now my pleasure to invite them to certify the awards and certificates.
On behalf of the University, the Chancellor, Ms. Anne Sherry AO, the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Margaret Shiel AO, I add to you all my very warm welcome. I also acknowledge our ceremonial host, Professor Laurie Lockyer, Professor Damien Canduso, Head of School, Creative Arts, Faculty of Creative Industries, Education and Social Justice, members of QUT Council, QUT staff, our student representative, Sienna Hardy, and family and friends. Most importantly, I welcome you, our graduands, whose achievements we celebrate today. I also add my acknowledgement of the traditional owners of the Turrbal and the Yagara people. I now call on Professor Laurie Lockyer to certify the eligibility of graduands to be awarded their qualifications.
Presiding Officer, I have the honour to inform you that the graduands who will be presented to you or who are nominated for awards in absentia are entitled to be admitted to the degrees and have awards conferred upon them. I certify to you and to the university that they have fulfilled the conditions prescribed for their awards.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the University Council, I will admit to degrees and confer awards upon those qualified graduands in attendance today. I also admit to degrees and confer awards upon those qualified graduands who are listed in the graduations webpage and have been unable to attend in person at this ceremony.
Presiding Officer, I now have the pleasure of calling on Ms. Marie Clancy to present today's graduands.
Presiding Officer, I have much pleasure in presenting to you graduates in the Faculty of Creative Industries, Education and Social Justice to be admitted to degrees. For the Bachelor of Fine Arts, Zoe Bartley. Amy Finocchiaro. Caden Forbutt. Isabel Mark. Parul Mehta. Rutika Nagaka. Alexandra Wilson. Tyler and Chong. Hannah Jones. Brendan Mattress. Shan Yunhan. Ryvan Tingy. Gaween Totawatich. Jet Van Geest. Callum Volmerhouse. Wong Chien Wang. Ziyu Wang. Sophie Wilkinson. Hoi K. Wong. Jing Yan. Ka Wing Kelvin Yu. Chie Chang Zhang. Matilda Ibe. Eleanor Kosh. Jasmine Russell. Sarara Sevilla. Olivia Smith. Cameron Fenton. Caitlin Giles. Charlize North. Riley Krasnov. Chelsea Little. Abigail Moss. Tori Tatema. Charlotte Banford. James Grant. Cameron Grimmett. Hayley Rose Hoskins. Brianna Kuo. Nicole Leonard. Neelam Mand. Carla Sophia Prestige. Shen Jaw. Amy Taken. Drew Tenkate. Jack Boyle. Thomas Butler. Charity Kai. Echo Jong. Rennick Cohen. Finlay Cross. Daniel Drew. Samuel Grant. Abby Hartman. Cooper Horf. Tsi Long Ho. Liam Janowski. Thomas Jervis Tracy. Nicholas Jers. Nguyen Hoang Oon La. Lam Ming Lang. Joe Lederhose. Cameron Leslie. Elaine Curtis Lewin. Ting Yin Lo Makaria. Lachlan Lutz. Eve Marsden. Jordan Miller. Finn Moran. Brooke Pointing. Jolie Reardon. Tim Shen. Mio Suzuki. Connor Termini. Aidan Williams. Grace Woon. Akihiko Yotsutani. Caleb Chambers. Amariah Collard. Casey Conway. Sade El-Wazna. William Fitzgerald. Myra Gill. David Keaty. Jackson Mercer. Liam Riddell. Jerry Rossi. Shamia Turnbull. Chloe Weinstein. Charlie Graham. Finn Lumsdale. Phoenix Chatburn. Calissa Cooper. Eloise Gilbert. Marley Glasson Green. Dominic Mitchell. Presiding Officer, we will now have a brief musical interlude performed by Angel Strings. This will be followed by further presentation of awards. Presiding Officer, I have much pleasure in presenting to you graduates for the Bachelor of Fine Arts with Distinction, Thomas Anderson. Monica Berenbrook. Zoe Byrne. Perry Borden. Olivia Chapman. Katie Collins. Claire Dakin. Taj DeMontis. Jamie Del Monte. Jal Ethan Doe. Samuel French. Ella Humphreys. Daniel Johnson. Emily Luck. Bronte Zarafa. Emma Bengson. Lake Allison. Tamsin Hayden. Aaron Lay. Daniel Lowe. Sarah Malherba. Hayley McCubbin. Ali Minto. Paulina Musa-Eva. Phoong Nam Nguyen. Alyssa Perstella. Maria Sandoval. Jack Thompson. Johanna Beasley. Alana Blackshaw. Jasmine Brown. Georgia Grinke. Kira Keane. Kayla Kelly. Chelsea Lowick. Nia Marsden. Kayla McCready. Ella Pringle. Tia Shang. Sarah Todd. Dornell Wiley. Lucinda Doherty. Layla Grant. Jordan Hayes. Chiak Yu Yo-Yo Man. Sarah McInerney. Keely Watmore. Shayla Derwent. Sophie Dark. Sienna Hardy. Tiana Major. Emma Nelson. Edwina Saunders. Emil Simpson. Brianna Wilkie. Jack Winrow. Zephaniah Behan Howell. Miliana Canto. Maxine Gamma. Noah Hansen. Elliot Hawkins. Harper Hare. Vivian Hinz. Madeline Lefebvre. Isabella Mirella Marinu. Zoe Morrison. Gabrielle Pompiani. Ella Reddycliffe. Kiara Richvolsky. Maxine Schmidt. Waimaria Tippenair. Molly Turner. Hayden Wimhurst. Evelyn Younger. Annabelle Barnes. Jessica Chatt. Eva Ilov. Hannah Jones. Georgia Manthe. Rupert Rigby. Amelia Tagney. Callum White. Ethan Wood. Brittany Corkwell. Kong P. Yoon Felicity. Erin Milne. Casey Turner. John Whitehead. Jemima Carey. Sophie Gallant. Anne Kelly. Charlotte Peachy. Jordan Sterling. Kelsey Woods. For the Bachelor of Business, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Jack Hislam. For the Bachelor of Business, Bachelor of Fine Arts with Distinction, Dominic Ashton. Ethan Jones. Alice Parker. Paige Charlwood. Louis Goggins. Avasha Caparet. Jin Wei Lai. Ploy Pylan McLean. James Bettino. Amy Robinson. Georgia Wright. Annika Jochimson. I've made an error. I'm sorry. Annika, I'm sorry. I haven't titled that. Would you like to come back? We'll do this properly. That's my error. For the Bachelor of Business with Distinction, Bachelor of Fine Arts with Distinction, Annika Jochimson. Hannah Dreghorn. Helena Hart. Evangeline Morris Newell. Sarah Rees. Monica Fong. Isabel Steinhardt. Maria Hannah Kabulsa. Natalie Doolett. Camille Jamison. Namritha Kadiola. Jasmine Leperga. George Webster. Bridie Middleton. Virgo Nash. For the Bachelor of Fine Arts, Joshua Baker. Leora Adler. Presiding Officer. At QUT, we recognise outstanding academic excellence through the award of a QUT medal. To qualify for consideration of the award, a student must have demonstrated academic excellence throughout the entire bachelor's degree program and have, in the minimum of time, passed all subjects at a uniformly high standard. Today, we will recognise 2 medalists. This medalist completed their Bachelor of Fine Arts with an outstanding grade point average of 9.91 out of a possible 7. This grade point average was derived from all eligible units. I did it again. I'm so sorry. An outstanding grade point average of 6.91 out of a possible 7. This grade point average was... I'm so sorry. This grade point average was derived from all eligible units required for this award. I present to you for a QUT medal, Ruby Stevens. This medalist completed their Bachelor of Arts with an outstanding grade point average of 6.94 out of a possible 7. This grade point average was derived from all eligible units required for this award. I present to you for a QUT medal, Amanda Thomas. Presiding Officer, I now call upon Professor Damien Canduso to present the candidates for doctoral degrees.
Presiding Officer, I have much pleasure in presenting to you candidates for doctoral degrees from the Faculty of Creative Industries, Education and Social Justice. The full citations of each of the doctoral degrees to be awarded today and the names of their supervisors are provided on the graduations webpage. Amongst the highest qualifications this university can bestow, the Doctor of Philosophy or PhD is awarded for the successful completion of a significant piece of independent research sustained in its scholarly character, and one which marks an original contribution to the field. For the thesis title, Audiencing Autoethnography, a Creative Method and Approach to Audience Co-Creation in Contemporary Feminist Cabaret Performance, I present to you Dr. Aurora Richardson. For the thesis title, No Holds Barred, a phenomenological investigation of experiences related to striving among adult recreational ballet dancers, Dr. Tamara Zervis. Presiding Officer, that concludes the presentation of all graduates and awards.
Graduates, on behalf of the University Council and staff of the university, I offer you my congratulations. Whatever you do beyond today, remember this is a lifelong learning journey. Do it with purpose, with integrity and pride, and know that QUT will be here for you. I would like to call upon Professor Damien Canduso to introduce today's student speaker.
Presiding Officer, we invite a small number of students who have combined academic excellence with service to the university community to deliver the address on behalf of the graduating cohort. Today's speaker, Sienna Hardy, undertook the Bachelor of Fine Arts Drama with distinction and has participated in a range of activities. Sienna is a dedicated and high-achieving student who has embraced every opportunity to learn, collaborate and create during her time at QUT. Recognised through the College of Excellence and multiple Executive Dean's commendations for academic excellence, she has consistently brought curiosity, leadership, and joy to her studies. As an interdisciplinary artist, Sienna has contributed to the QUT extracurriculars, including Vanna Carver Productions and Scratch That magazine. She also completed an internship as a video content producer and scriptwriter for Link Ministries Network. Sienna is passionate about meaningful storytelling and believes in the power of live performance to inspire, challenge, and connect people. Today, Sienna is recognised not only for her talent and dedication, but also for her grace, kindness, and integrity that make her a pleasure to work with and study alongside. After finishing her studies, she has continued her work as a stage manager for several Brisbane-based theatre companies and developing a portfolio of her own creative works. It is my pleasure to ask Sienna Hardy to come forward to address us.
Good evening, Presiding Officer, distinguished members of the official party, my fellow graduates, ladies and gentlemen. I begin by acknowledging the First Nations peoples as the traditional custodians of the lands on which we gather and celebrate tonight. I pay my respects to elders past, present and emerging, and extend that respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples here with us tonight. It is an honour and a privilege to stand here this evening and represent our graduating cohorts as we celebrate an extraordinary milestone. Today marks the culmination of years of hard work, dedication, and passion. Our arrival at this moment is the result of many distinct and complex journeys, and tonight is about celebrating those journeys as much as the achievement itself. Now, my university experience has been everything I thought it would be, and yet nothing like I expected. There were times when the weight of challenges and resulting discouragement made the process hard to truly enjoy, an experience I'm sure all of us have shared at one point or another. But at the end, looking back at where we've all come from, I am just left with an overwhelming sense of gratitude for the opportunities and experiences that I've had over the last few years. We are so privileged and so blessed to live in a city and a country where we get to go to university and not only learn, but also grow, be a part of community, and get to learn about something that we're genuinely so passionate about. I hope that as each of you have walked across the stage tonight, you've shared that sentiment of thankfulness. In being grateful, there are a few important groups of people that it would be remiss of me not to acknowledge and thank. I've had the privilege of going through university with an incredible group of friends who have no idea the impact they have had on my life. It has been a profound joy to share this experience alongside you. You are beautiful people. Thank you so much. I would also like to thank my parents and my family, who did a remarkable job of hiding how terrified they were when I said I was studying an arts degree. But nevertheless, they have supported me and encouraged me as I chose to pursue a career path that, while wasn't necessarily traditional, was something that would make me happy, and that I believe is far more important. If you are a friend or family member of any kind here today, I would like to thank you on behalf of our fellow graduates. Your care, understanding, and patience has made a real difference, even when we haven't always shown it. Finally, I would like to express my gratitude to the staff at QUT, in particular the staff of the Creative Industries faculty. I chose to study at QUT in large part because on open day I met a number of tutors who made me feel so welcomed and valued. I was more than just another prospective student. I was someone they genuinely wanted to collaborate with and get to know. I can confidently say that this culture has continued throughout my degree, and I will miss the late nights and the early mornings in the Z9 kitchens, getting to talk about upcoming opportunities and industry events and reviews for shows with both my peers and my teachers alike. There are many academics who have been a part of our journeys and committed themselves to teaching us, even on days where we weren't quite ready to be taught. Thank you so much for your time, effort, and commitment. And now, to my fellow creatives, hey. We are one of the last ever fine arts cohorts, and I want to leave you with this. The future does not belong to those who wait. The future belongs to those who create. And as we step into the future, we can trust that the paths ahead, though uncertain, hold a plan and a promise for each of us. Class of 2025, this is not the end of our story, but the beginning of our legacy. Thank you all, and congratulations.
Thank you, Sienna, and congratulations again on your achievements. I've been at a few graduations in my time, and often as the graduates walk across the stage, there's a lot of polite clapping. In other words, there's not a lot of noise. But I can always count on our creative graduates to show proper recognition. But I'm going to also take this time to ask everyone to provide one last recognition to our graduates and make as much noise as possible. Thank you. You've done us proud again. Before I close, I'd like to thank the wonderful staff who make today possible. It's not an easy job, and they do a fantastic job at it. Before I close, I would like to extend my personal congratulations to the university to all the graduates and offer our best wishes to their assembled family, friends, and supporters. Staff will assist graduates, family, and friends to leave safely, so please remain in your seats until guided accordingly. Now, graduates, family, and friends, would you all please stand as the academic procession leaves the stage? Thank you.